y'all. I don't know if you guys can see really good or not, um yeah, so this is going to be our collective energy reading for January the 20th through February the 2nd. Okay, so we're almost about to tap into February. But yeah, so this is going to be a collective energy reading. This is not for just one specific zodiac sign or anything like that. This is for everybody in the collective that is meant to resonate. The way I have my camera angled, I cannot see any type of comment, so I'm not ignoring anybody. I send love to everybody that is joining in, that has the best intentions. I send you love and light back tenfold. Supportive energies, I send that back to you as well. Okay, so I'm going to just tap into the general energies. I'm not going to do the love energies within the collective vibe this week. I will do that in my love vibes, okay? Which I'll probably do that tomorrow, my love vibes, on Monday. So I'm just going to tap into the general energy surrounding the collective and what spirit wants us to know, and so on and so forth. So let's see what's good. Let's get it in here. Let's get it in here. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Divine Spirit, I pray over this reading and ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity to come through for the collective of those who are seeking clarity, that are seeking some sort of divine guidance. Any ancestors and spiritual guides that, you know, guided whoever the viewer is here, I ask that they get what they need through me. As you speak through me, work through me, the divine. I ask only divine, loving spirits of benevolence come through and give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity for this time period. I also ask that this reading be divinely protected as I'm tapping into these energies. Remove me out of this reading and only make the divine most high God present in the angels and the ancestors messages. Thank you. Yeah, so this is for everybody, no matter what zodiac sign you are. However, not every message is going to pertain to every single person watching. You have to take what resonates with you. Also, Divine Spirit, I pray that those watching use their own discernment, and that they know through their intuition and guidance what message is for them and what message to leave behind. That there is no confusion with that. Thank you. Got ashes on my hand. Okay. Let's see, what is the collective energies? What is the collective energies? Actually, let me use the chakra oracle cards first, because I feel led to use these. Energy surrounding healing and love and light. Divine Spirit, thank you. I call to Archangel Raphael. The energies that are surrounding the collective when it comes to healing. Thank you. Energy, thank you. Creation, abundance, and perfection. Okay, so you have the crown chakra, you have the solar plexus, and the root chakra here. So I feel like what I get from this is trusting in what it is that you are manifesting and what you're creating in your mind. Like, you have to have a clear understanding or perception of that. I feel a lot of you guys are powerful manifestors. It's like this woman right here, she looks like a medicine woman or something. So I feel like you also have the power to heal. If you're lacking mental clarity during this time, the time that you watch this, during this bi-weekly like time period, I feel like you have the ability to heal some sort of mental fogginess, or there's someone around you, it could be an ancestor or someone that is of spiritual guidance to help you navigate through whatever this is, because it could be confusion. I'm getting like mental fogginess. And then you also have the, you have the abundance card as well. And there's two different scenes on the abundance card. There's a child that is looking at the abundance no matter what's going on. Because they look like the child in this side. I don't know if you can see it. In this side, she has like a necklace in her hand or something. And it looks like she's about to drop it in the well. So it's like a consciousness of lack. Okay, on one side, this guy is over here, he's stressing out, he's drinking himself, you know, drinking away his stress or what have you. And I feel like that's because he feels he lost something valuable. Something may have went down the drain, and it's like, okay, I feel like some of you guys need to balance out how you're perceiving things. Whether you're taking things, how do I say it? It could be financial situations for some of you guys. It's like you have to look at the situation from 2 different perspectives. Or choose. Are you going to create from a lack perspective, or you're going to create from a place of gratitude, or know that you have enough and that you will always be provided with more? Yes, it's a confidence within the self. It's like a confidence in what it is that you're creating, what you're manifesting. With perfectionism, it's like looking at the situation as all is well, all is perfect, as it should be. Because we have a false sense of perfectionism. It's this energy of we have to do, and it has to be like this, it has to look like this, and it has to be this time. And you know, I feel like this is also something manifesting as well. This is doing the work, putting in the discipline for whatever this is, that it's going to vary for different people. It's not going to be the same situation or scenario. If it's not about finances, this is about things in your life that you hold dear to you, you know, topics and subjects in your life and whatnot that are important to you. It's how you look at the situation. Okay. It's not saying to just deny the fact that maybe you don't have enough, or you don't know how you're going to take care of this or take care of that, but it's just saying don't dwell in that energy of I don't have, or looking at the lack, if that makes sense. So I would say that this is possibly an energy of working on your solar plexus, your root, and your crown chakra. When it comes to that, these energies right here, because it also takes patience. Whatever seeds you've planted, it does take time for some of you. Whatever you're creating or desiring or trying to accomplish, even if it's like a small accomplishment, like allow things to, it's like allow time for things to grow. And then the bottom card was gratitude, which I thought was interesting, and trickery. So be careful of the trickery within your heart. Like sometimes, I'm not saying in your heart, how do I say this? Divine Spirit, help me with this, because I feel like this is not making sense, but it's possibly making sense to whoever is meant to make sense with. I feel like with the squirrel, this represents hard work, discipline, and effort, and being lighthearted and playful at the same time. This dragon is holding on to the acorn. I feel like that it's like this squirrel is looking at it like, that belongs to me, that's mine, or I've been working so hard for this, why are you withholding? It feels like in the thick of things that shit's not going the way that we want it to go, and it's like we're being withheld from the things that we want, or blessings, and especially if we feel like we put all this energy and effort in and it feels like it was for naught. But it's the trick, and I feel like it's something to do with the heart chakra. The heart chakra, we get attacked in the mind, we get attacked in the heart, we get attacked in our confidence. It's so many different ways, and I spoke about this in a previous reading, and I felt like I was guided to share this with you guys. Hold on. Nova, what do you want, baby? Can you go away? Huh? Can you go away? I don't know. My dog is trying to be all up in the mix. But what I'm getting from this is it reminds me of a situation that happened. I posted it in the community post. I don't know if you guys saw it. There's a Instagram page that posts energy updates, and she was speaking on dream states and how it's easy to get attacked in your dreams by, you know, negative energies, right? And I think she did say something about the heart chakra, if I'm not mistaken, that she got attacked, and it was like a lot of illusions in her dream of like bad things happening and meant to trigger her, make her believe that things were not, you know, going to manifest for her, that she should just give up on her goals or what have you. And a similar situation happened to me earlier this week. I was in my sleep and I was like having a dream or whatever, and there was people in my dream, and it was like a lot of stuff happening in the background, and one of the interactions, it kind of disappointed me. I was like, shit, like it almost made me feel like, okay, maybe I am kind of delusional about this. Maybe I need to stop. Maybe I need to let this, you know, this whole desire, whatever it is, situation go. And I woke up because my heart, like I felt like this intense feeling in my heart, not like heart pulls or like heart chakra activations or whatever. It was like heartburn, and it pulled me out of my sleep. Like I felt it was like an attack in my heart chakra, because that's what it was. It was attacking my heart's desire. It was attacking what I felt was close to me in my heart. It went there, and I felt it, and I got pulled out of my sleep. Like immediately got pulled out of my sleep, and the pain was gone. Like anybody that's ever had heartburn knows that it doesn't just go away like that. As soon as I woke up, it was gone. So you have to be mindful of the tricks and things like that, especially when it comes to the heart chakra. Even if it's us saying this to ourselves, don't dwell in that energy. Be like, why is this happening to me? Oh, this is okay. I guess I should just give up. Because this squirrel, I feel this squirrel represents something significant. I feel like this represents your hard work. I think squirrels do actually, hold on. Represent work. Yeah. Work and play. It says balance your work and play. Prepare for the future, but do not get lost in preparations. Find ways to gather and to gift. Yeah, that's what squirrels represent in this animal book. So it's like, don't take things so seriously, especially the process of whatever this is for you. Protect your heart, you guys. Be mindful. I feel like this dragon represents like attacks. Okay. Then you have the gratitude card. Gratitude is everything. You have the third eye chakra now. So the heart chakra, the third eye. Gratitude gets us a long way, because this woman is about to give birth, and you have to remind yourself of this. That also there's someone around you that may be teaching you this valuable gem, because they've been through a process maybe that you've been through, and you learn through them. So it's like seeing other people give birth to their goals and their dreams, or overcoming things that were challenging to them. Whatever the process is that you're in, someone may have already went through that or mastered it. Be grateful for those people or those experiences. But also, I'm just getting gratitude gets us a long way. Even when it seems like things are not working out. So, what are the energies? I'm going to pull some tarot. Energy of the collective during this time frame. Thank you, Divine Spirit. What is the energy? What's wrong though? Oh, you want to play? Okay, well, obviously I can't right now. Okay, so you have consciousness, which is the optimism. Okay, so optimistic energy. Spirit energy, you have the sacred temple. The energy we have surrounding this is true love. Events, we have travel. Another consciousness card, we have gratitude. Another spirit card, vast universe. Intentions, new beginnings. I'm going to stop there. And look, the dark thoughts is at the bottom. So be very mindful of your thoughts. Do not dwell in negative thoughts, okay? I know this looks messy. It's kind of hard to see all the cards. So I feel like Spirit wants you to set the intentions. Actually, this is a cycle card. Yeah, this is a cycle. So you're in the cycle right now for a new beginning, but set your intentions to focus on welcoming in new energies. What can I do to shift, or just shift my energy from, whether it's shift my energy from the way that I think to new ways of thinking that are actually helpful, or just this has something to do with initiating a new start in your life. Like the energy of change, you'll feel it, but it's like you also have to step forth in that energy as well, and making these things happen. You can't just sit and wait for something to take place. It's like you kind of have to align yourself with the energy as well. So you have consciousness, and which is optimism, and another consciousness card, which is gratitude. So this, again, gratitude will get you a long way. There's something about messages. I was just saying to myself before I got on the live, like the messages that I've been seeing lately, whether people realize that they're messengers for me or not, like I'm grateful for that, because it's like I'm seeing how Spirit speaks to me and how significant it is and how it's been on my journey where I'm at. Pay attention to the messages that you're receiving and be grateful for those messages because they're helping you on your journey. The messengers, the people that are messengers in your life, whether they realize it or not, it's all about gratitude and being thankful because I don't know why I keep saying it. Gratitude gets you a long way. That's what I'm hearing. And then optimism, be in the state of optimism. And it's not easy, but I feel like a lot of you during this time, you may be going through a breakthrough very soon. I feel like in the start of this week or just in this time period that we're in, whenever it happens to you, not everybody is the same or alike. So it can, vary for different people. Nova, I'm not playing right now. Go sit down somewhere. But I feel like you guys can sense, or you will start to sense, this new energy coming in because it's like similar energies with these two cards. You start to feel like this breakthrough, this fresh new energy, but you have to step into it. It has to be a mindset that you're also in as well. The spiritual energy, you have the sacred temple and the vast universe card. So what's going on in the spirit? There's a lot that's going on in the spirit realm. I feel like there's things that have already taken place. They're just lining up in the physical. That's what I'm getting. And there's so many infinite possibilities right now. With so many different things. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is going to make any sense to any of you, but it's kind of like timelines are all in alignment, like past. I just had this conversation earlier too. Like past, present, and like future, if you want to call it that. Like all of these energies are they're all in sync. They're all aligned. Everything is already lined up. Everything's already prepared, if that makes sense. Because I'm looking at the spirit realm energy right here in this house, this mansion. It's already there. So it's so many opportunities and so much changes that are taking place in the universe that you cannot see behind the scenes. The energy you have is true love. The energy right now of true love is loving yourself. This woman is looking at herself in the mirror. Everything is a projection of self. So I feel like it's also going to be an energy of being very passionate about loving yourself in a way that you've never before. Meaning, this is true compassion for yourself, because when you go through healing and shadow work and stuff like that, it's not easy to cut yourself some slack when you're in the energy of it, in the moment of it all. But I feel like it's also having love and compassion for others as well. Like we all mirror each other to some extent, whether it be through triggering each other, whether it be through experiences that someone had that you're currently having, or you've had an experience that someone else is currently going through. We're all like a mirror to each other in some light. We can all learn from each other, and I feel like collectively we're going through different shifts and different things like that, but there's similarities in energy, if that makes sense. So you have travel. The event is travel. So some of you guys, this is a time for travel, but I don't really feel like it's necessarily travel, like airplane, whatever. I feel it's, for majority of the collective, this has something to do with moving to a new phase with the travel card. So presently, right now, the bags are packed. So I also feel like Spirit's telling you guys to be prepared for something, like something significant. For some of you, it is travel. For others of you, I do feel like this is a change, something changing. There's a door here, so something's opening up. Like this is a new energy. We have 2 cards with the number 5, so that represents changes. You have 2 cards with the number 4, so this represents stability. It's 44, so I feel like that's an angelic number. That could be something that you guys are seeing. Another thing too, you have, let's see, 1, 1, and 1. So you have 111 here, a lot of ones, a lot that's going on in manifesting. Awareness is being aware of what you're manifesting and creating, your thoughts, things like that. So I feel like this represents, with this right here, the travel card, a door opening. Like it's a new energy. I don't know how to explain it. It's a new energy that's coming in, and I also feel like this bag represents being prepared. Like, get ready so you don't, stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. That's what I'm hearing. Stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. Like, be prepared. There's something new that's coming in for you guys. It could be unexpected. For some of you, literally, it could be unexpected travel somewhere or an unexpected opportunity, whatever it is. It could be anything for you guys because you guys are all unique and different. Your situations are different. So be open to whatever that may be. Let's pull some tarot now. Let's get into the tarot and see what we have. Nova, would you please give me 10 feet? 7 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Where's the fucking cups? Thank you. 10 of Cups. Thank you. I was about to say, like, what's going on here? We need some cups. Some good ones. Okay. So, it looks crooked, huh? Kind of. A little bit. So, we have the 7 of Pentacles here. So, again, it's that waiting, that patience, and when I've been watering my plants, when is things going to come together? This is that period of waiting, okay? Not quite to the completion stage yet. So what's funny is I always pay attention to this when I see the same suits with like numbers that elevate. So you got the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles, which is interesting, but you also have the 2. So you may be in this state of feeling like you're in this transition period and you don't feel like things are moving forward. You kind of feel like energy is, it's like it's back and forth, or you go in and out. Maybe you feel like things are starting to go a certain way, or you feel progress but it's slow, and then you feel like it stops again. Like it's a cycle that you're feeling, like it's an up and down energy that you feel. And then it leaves you in this 5 of Pentacles state for some of you. Like, okay, well, maybe I should let it go. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should persevere. Maybe I should open up. Maybe I should wait. It's this back and forth energy. The 2 of Pentacles tells me, like, it jumps all the way to the 5. Things are progressing. You're just not able to see it, right? Because how do you jump to a 2 to a 5? So there has to be some sort of progression and elevation quicker than what you're seeing or how you're perceiving this energy. Okay, Nova, I am going to get you. You don't leave me alone. What do you want? So, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represent information. I feel like there's a lot of new information that's coming in with the 6 of Swords that's going to help you move forward with something that you feel stuck in. The 10 of Wands also is like, it's up to you whether you want to drop this load or not, because it's easy to carry the weight of stress and worry and stuff like that, and I feel like this is an opportunity to drop that. The 10 of Wands. It's also a card of perseverance for me. I feel like something is going to come in that gives you the green light or the clarity you need to continue to move forward, whereas maybe you didn't have enough clarity. But it's like, if you feel like you don't know enough right now, be patient. Be in the period of just sitting and being patient and focusing on something else, not worrying about things, not micromanaging certain situations or things. When you turn your attention away to other things and something else, you're going to get the clarity you need. So I feel like this energy of stress that you might feel is unnecessary. With the 6 of Pentacles, something is going to be gifted to you. The 5 of Pentacles is this victim consciousness. I'm jumping around everywhere, but I'm just going with the cards how I feel led to read them. I'm not reading them exactly in order. I'm just going with how I'm getting it. There is something that's being gifted when you felt like this energy, being left out in the cold or feeling like a sense of lack. Okay. Oh my God. Let me let this dog out. She's tripping. Okay, she's tripping. All right. So this could be finances for some of you. That's like a part of your worries right now. With the Five of Swords, I feel also, again, it's like cutting out what does not serve you. So you have a 5 and the 6 of Swords here. So again, it's that elevation and that growth. You also have 2 5s and 2 6s. Your other reading, you had 2 5s. So 55 could be a number for some of you to pay attention to. But this is shifting your consciousness out of this victim mentality as well. It's very easy to get triggered. Do not allow others to trigger you. You do have people to support you. I'm seeing that, like, this partnerships, this energy of partnerships and support in a few of these cards. Whether this be our spiritual, you know, family on the other side, whether it be our soul tribe, whether it be people, you know, family, friends, or whoever, you have support. So this also is adjusting energies. This 2 of Pentacles separates the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. She's adjusting something. So I feel like this is realigning and adjusting your thoughts and how you're perceiving things, especially if it's in a quote-unquote negative perspective, right? Or light or feeling. The Page of Swords is mastering something mentally. She's learning something. So as you go through different processes, you're learning to master certain thinking patterns, how you handle situations. You know, we're learning, we're constantly evolving and constantly learning, and that's what I'm saying. So you may learn something, and that helps you like push you through this energy and how to handle whatever you felt like was a heavy burden. There's an opportunity in this energy of strife. I don't know why I heard that word, but there's an opportunity in this energy of strife with the Ace of Wands, especially being right in alignment with each other. That's this is 11. So pay attention to the signs. Like, Spirit is constantly guiding you in some way. Like, some of you guys, you're guided through numbers. Some of you could be guided through your dreams. Some of you could be guided by, you know, something you just read or whatever, music. Pay attention to whatever gets your attention. However Spirit speaks to you personally, like, pay attention to that. Really, like, listen, because it's guiding you through this energy. Say, for instance, you just had like a shitty day at work and you want to give up. Like, I'm tired, I can't do this anymore, and like a song comes on that's telling you to follow your dreams or something. You know, it could be whatever. I know that sounds corny, but it's telling you to do something, and it triggers something within you that you know that you need to do. Like, pay attention. Like, Spirit is speaking to us in a way that, if to the average person it may not make sense, but if you're in your spirit, it will make complete sense. It's something with awareness. So also being aware that we can be our worst enemy sometimes, and that we may overstress. And some of you may even come to the conclusion, like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Like, when we're in the thick of our tower moments, or when we get in these types of energies, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords energy, and when is shit gonna happen, this is taking too long, we get all caught up in that, we can't really see solutions behind all of this. And this woman is very close to wherever she's headed and wherever she's going. Like, there's a community back here, and she can't see how close she is because she's hiding behind these sticks, or these sticks cover her face. But all she needs to do is either adjust some of this, because it's like, yeah, it's like there's challenges and struggles, but we can adjust how we respond to them or how we handle it in a way. Or she can just easily drop the sticks. Like, she doesn't even got to carry them. It depends on your situation, I feel. You know, because we don't know if she needs these sticks or not. But, or it's like, take some with you and come back and get the rest, and stop making it so hard on yourself, or allow someone to help you. So you have the 10 of Cups here. Like, this to me is just saying, like, all is well at the end of the day. Like, we're tripping over things that are going to be okay in the end. It's a promise with this, with the rainbow here. It's a promise. And emotionally, like, it may feel like in the end, when you get past all of this energy, and I wouldn't say like this is a destination that you have to hope to get through. It's just a consciousness. It's a state of being. 6 of Wands, especially with it being emotional. 6 of Wands, a victory. After this challenging energy, challenging time, it may seem like it was a long way, a long path, whatever this is that you're dealing with, or just a long-standing situation. Yeah, the Devil card. Feeling restricted, feeling stuck and restricted by these energies, but you have the ability to overcome this. You have horses represent movement. So you're being carried through. Like, it's so amazing how divine spirit works. Like, it's crazy. Like, it blows my mind sometimes, like, how spirit works. And I feel when you pay attention, again, I'm getting something about pay attention to the signs that you're getting. Because when you listen and you don't second guess it or doubt yourself, because you have no idea, like, the workings behind the scenes and what spirit has to do to get your attention. But just know, like, take that step, because it's something that's freeing you. And it could be freeing yourself out of fear, being proud of yourself that you overcame something. The Hermit card is here. You've mastered something here. This to me is mastery. You've learned the lesson. She's about to close her laptop. She's gotten all of the information that she needs. She's good. Now she can move on. I feel like this is also protection as well. Like, protect some things. Like, keep some information to yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's key. Keep some information to yourself. I'm also seeing, like, stop obsessing over things, like keeping tabs on things and the progress and such. Like, yeah, it's like, let shit just be, let things flow. Then you have the Knight of Wands, again, another horse. Oh shit, hold on, this is gonna explain, I'm sure, clarify this. What is this? Three of Wands. Okay, some of you guys, this is anticipating some sort of arrival. And I know that sounds corny, but I'm hearing that. So it's something that's happening fast, because you got these wands. That's fire. It's quick movement, quick energy. These horses are about to meet and collide. Okay, so whatever this is, someone is overcoming their fear of coming together with something or someone. This is weird. Let me see. Because this is not supposed... I don't feel like it's solely just about love, but it kind of feels like it. Spirit, clarify what I'm getting. What is this? What is this? Thank you. The Death card. Transformation. Yeah, this is an ego death. So some of you guys have to confront yourself. And whatever this is going to happen very quickly. For others of you, this is a new cycle, a new beginning that's taking place. So on a mundane level, for some of you, it is that once you confront a fear, it's opening the doors to a new beginning, because you've mastered something. You've learned a very valuable lesson. For others of you, this is like two people coming together. Maybe this has to be like a clash between two people in order to come to this conclusion and this ending and releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve us, letting go of the ego, so that you can be free to move on. For others of you, this is overcoming the fear of coming together with others, or sharing the space with others, or I don't know. Because remember I said travel? Some of you guys may be meeting somebody like through travel. Yeah. Is this... Let's see. I'm going to be honest. On a mundane level, someone needs to hear this. Some of you guys may have met someone online, because she's looking at her laptop. If it's... Yeah. Or someone that you've met online, or someone that you've been talking long distance maybe to. Like, there's a fear of this, but I feel... And also the Three of Wands is travel, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. They're on horses. They're traveling. So is the Death card. Two of Swords. Yeah, someone's like thinking badly about it, or in their head, or fear. It's like fear-based energy, worrying about the wrong things. Know that you're safe and you're protected, but I want to say this, because I don't want to encourage anybody to do something that could be dangerous. Please use your discernment and intuition. Like, don't do anything that's, you know, jeopardizes your safety. The King of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, some of you, this is like some love shit. And I told y'all that I was not going to do this. I was going to wait until tomorrow to do my love vibes. But this wanted to come out for whatever reason. It wanted to come out. But I feel like the Death card, it's a transformative encounter. Something happens that changes, again, that mind shit. Like, get out of your fucking head thing. Like, worrying about the what ifs. Because I feel like the King of Wands could represent a person. And this person could be a fire sign, or this person could simply just be, you know, someone that initiates this or is in their power. But nonetheless, it's like you've come out of a victory, so why would you think anything short of that? You know, the Six of Wands came out of the Five of Wands, that challenging period, that energy of a battle, now into being exalted and overcoming something. And now it's like this next level is to confront and face this fear. Could also represent this as a heavy, passionate connection for some of you. Yeah, and it's kind of like forward movement with this, and it's quick movement, and it doesn't have to be long distance or like long distance or dating online type of thing. It could be a situation that's been in secret for quite some time, like a secret connection, because the Hermit is cloaked, so it could be something secretive, and it's a secret coming together. Remember, the event was travel, so for some of you that's really literal. And again, Spirit's telling you to be prepared. Where's that card at? Events, travel. And this is also number 5. Again, that number 5 is a strong energy, which represents change. That could be your number for the week, but or the next 2 weeks or what have you. But it's something with that, and this is not going to resonate with everybody. For others of you, it's the fact that you are overcoming your ego death. You're confronting and facing something. Maybe someone needed to trigger you to get you to that place, to level up, because you do have the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. This is growth and evolution, mastering impulsiveness, mastering the ego into this. But it can also represent like a time where someone was not ready. Now they're ready. They're fully in their power in regards to something. So take what resonates, because this could very well be literal travel, or traveling to the next phase in some sense. You've mastered a period of your life. You've overcome something. But you got to get out of your own way and out of your own head, because this transformation is inevitable. Facing and confronting our fears, or whatever this event is inevitable. The Hermit, the lessons that we learned and all of that, that's going to happen. That's going to come. The Hermit card is also number 9. That represents conclusions. Also mastering something, an end. So it's also a number that cannot be changed, I believe. One of them, I think, number 9. But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. That was interesting. Divine Spirit, angels and ancestors and spirit guides of loving light, truth, and clarity that have our best intentions of our highest good. What else would you like the collective to know? Thank you. Be courageous. Number 8. Blow off some steam. Number 60. Number 24. Create. Number 57. Spirit home. Number 5. Turn on the lights. There's a number 5 again. 37. Say no. Number 36. And number 30. Rebel. Okay. So you have another squirrel here, you guys. Remember, work and play, discipline. You also have a bunny, which you have 2 bunnies here. This tree is shaped in a bunny, and then there's a bunny rabbit hopping right here. That represents fertility, but also opportunities. This kind of reminds me of the 6 of Wands, that victory. Again, the horse, movement, travel. So be courageous in whatever it is that you're being guided to do. And there's trains here. Again, travel, or this energy of forward movement. I feel like Spirit's telling you right now to be courageous in the movements, like wherever you're heading or where you're going. Be very focused on the task at hand, again, but be lighthearted about it, because I get this playful energy with blow off some steam. So don't take things so seriously, and they're waving flags. So take time out to pay attention to the signs that Spirit is showing you. Like, you really have to pay attention, or you'll miss things, because you're so in a hurry to move somewhere that you miss the signs and miss the steps I'm hearing. So this is also about focusing on your creative energies, creative endeavors, creative outlets, and things like that, or focusing on creative solutions. But don't get caught up in these energies. What I'm getting, clean up your mess. So Spirit is saying also to focus on what it needs to be healed in your life. What do you need to let go of right now? What is it that bothers you? What is it that triggers you? Don't sweep these things under the rug. You want to just get it out of the way. You want to do this, not so much so that, oh, I want this and that to happen, or just doing it just to get it out of the way, out of your life, but because you truly authentically want to do better, you want to be better, you don't want to be held back by anything from your past or any type of lower vibrational feelings, thinking, whatever, patterns, people out of your life. This is cleaning energies out. Spirit is also telling you to say no to the things that do not serve you. It's okay to say no. Not everything that presents itself is of your highest good. Use your discernment. Also, this could be saying no to these negative thoughts and feelings. Going back to what was. You see, she's walking away. Her back is turned. So it's like, don't go back. Don't go backwards in life. When you've grown, you've evolved, you've healed, it makes no sense to go backwards or to start thinking again in those terms that held you back. So say no to certain things and energies, thoughts, and feelings that do not serve you. Feel like you are aware enough to know like what's not good for you. Okay. So you have number 57, call spirit home. Call spirit home. This is staying in tune with your spirit guides and your ancestors. Again, it's very important because they're guiding us. They're always guiding us. But we can kind of miss the signs if we're too caught up. If we're not present in where we are, we're too focused on what was in the past and too focused on the future that we're not present and we don't hear what's happening, what's going on. The messages that we're getting, the call from spirit that we're getting. Turn on the light with number 5. So there's going to be some sort of shifts and changes within the self. But there's a couple that's on this mountaintop. When you make these changes, it's going to shed light on a lot when it comes to your connections with others. It does not have to be just romantic. But it's a couple that looks like they just got married and they've overcome something very big. So for those of you that are in connections or relationships or some sort of divine connection or something, I feel like due to changes, there's going to be some sort of light shed on these challenges and why it needed to happen. It's like a victory. Like they're on this mountaintop together. They overcame these obstacles. I see mountains as blockages and I also see them as obstacles. They overcame that together. It's a celebration. The fact that they're in wedding attire. So I take this as a celebratory energy. Being able to look at where you've come from and being in a state of gratitude. So there's something with the number 5, okay? Again, I don't know why I keep going back to this card. Number 5, travel. Number 5 with turn on the light. I'm just getting it. So if that resonated with you, what I said about the travels and stuff like that, then that could be clarifying it for you. For others, it's just simply how far you've come. Like being proud of yourself, your growth, your evolution, and being in sync and balance and in harmony within yourself. This masculine, feminine energy can represent that within yourself as balance. Then you have rebel, number 30. So pay attention to the signs. I feel like spirit will never steer you wrong. Yes, this is a new cycle for some of you. Some of you, this is like overcoming something and learning something new in life. But as long as you're following the inner compass and the guidance with your spirit guides, you cannot go wrong. And it's also, it takes a lot to rebel against that which you feel like is easier to believe in or to overcome your doubts or to trust. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I keep going back to these flags, like here in the courageous card and these 3 flags right here and the blow off some steam is like messages, like pay attention. You have all these birds as well, pay attention, messengers. There's a stop sign right here. So spirit's guiding you always. But we got to be more aware of in the way that we're being guided and how it speaks. And also, don't allow others to stop you on your path. Like, sometimes the path is not always just straight to. It's, you know, some loops and some turns and some twists. Sometimes you do got to go backwards, you know, in order to get the lesson. But don't allow anything to stop you on your path, or anyone to stop you on your path. So that was the reading. I hope that made sense, and I hope that resonated with you guys. I will do the love vibes tomorrow, so I'm not going to do that in this one this week, this bi-weekly. Just left it for the general, and then we'll touch more on the love vibes. So I'm going to pull one more card just as a love affirmation, just an affirmation for self, for my Venus is the plug oracle, and then we're going to close this thing out. Venus in Cancer. It says, nurture only what gives you life within an immense amount of love and compassion. Yeah, okay. So again, this represents having compassion for yourself and those around you. And the things that you're creating and manifesting, nurture those things like a child, like a baby. Like, it's precious to you to care for. Or think of it as like a flower or a plant. It needs nurturing. It needs, you know, watering. And it also needs patience. If you think about the process of pregnancy, it takes patience. Like, it's time with that. It doesn't just happen. And it unexpectedly happens sometimes. Like, you know, we expect things to happen at its due date, the pregnancy to take place, but it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes it's sooner. Sometimes it's a little past the due date. But you have to trust. And then that feeling and that pressure of being pregnant and all of that, feeling the ups and downs and the turns of that, the trimesters, all of that represents a process, I feel. So again, kind of take that into consideration and continue to nurture. Like, everything is a process. Not everything happens overnight. And it's pretty much what I'm getting. Hope that makes sense in short. So much love to you guys as always. I will catch you guys in the next reading. And until next time, peace.